Hi everybody! On our last video we painted the bottom with Rust-Oleum primer, and today I am back here to work on patching the bolt holes and screw holes through the floor that were left from taking out the seats. And I have some other holes to patch, and the way we're going to do that is for the bolt holes, which are 3/8 inch, I have these panel clips, and we're going to seal around those with Marine 5200 adhesive sealant. I had a couple of extra containers of that left over from another project. And we have, for the smaller holes, screw holes and the like, this steel fast reinforced epoxy putty stuff. It's comes out as a kind of a log, and you take the two parts of it and you mix it together, and that activates it, and then you work it into the holes, which is what the putty knife is for. And there's some silicone for caulking some seams that we have, and some blue gloves because, man, the stuff gets everywhere if you let it. So, without much further ado, I will be back with time-lapse video instead. Bye.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming with this news brief. We have just received word that Clarence, his right-hand man, Moonshine Bill, along with their misplaced posse, have left this land and are headed to your area. They should be considered inappropriate and a burden on society. If you cross these ragamuffins, contact the local authorities immediately.
By the sea, oh yeah, oh no. One peg leg and a boot of whiskey, missing fingers, missing teeth, oh no, oh yeah. Moonshine Bill was the right-hand man, running scams all over this land, ha ha! Ho ho. Came to town at the break of dawn, that's the year my hair grew long, hey hey. Lights go down and the kingdom comes. End of the night, we'll all be done.
Hi everybody, looks like we're done for tonight. I am rapidly losing my light to the fast approaching sunset. But I got at least all the bolt holes done. I'll have to come back and do the screw holes with that putty another time. I only used about 1/3 of a tube of that white stuff, and as you noticed, it kind of got everywhere. The good news is that it's easy to clean up. Mineral spirits, but as long as it's not set, clean it up just fine. I imagine denatured alcohol would work as well. It's a polyurethane based adhesive. It's designed for boats for through-hull applications, which means it's probably overkill for this. I did leave a section down here where I did not patch about 6 holes, or 6 sets of holes, and I am planning on using that to bolt down our water tanks, since they're going to be about 100 gallons of water. I want those well attached to the frame of the bus so they don't go anywhere. Even if I'm going to be putting some insulation between them and the floor, I still want what they bolt down into to be well affixed to the frame. Correspondingly, I have a set of 3 holes up here, which, if you'll notice, we've saved the front panel from the driver's area, and I will be using the frame of that and the bolt down attachment as support for a bookcase that'll go right behind the driver, and that's so that I can build a nice bookcase in this area that also hold stereo, electronics, who knows what, but I want it well affixed because I don't want anything shifting forward through me. Across the way will be a captain's chair for my girlfriend when she is riding, when we're on our travels, so that she has a well attached seat. I'll have to weld up some sort of bracket that I'll bolt through into the frame for that. And we'll be building some couches and dinette and rest of that kind of information as we come. We're still finalizing our design even as we're building. Not unusual if you've gotten to that point as well. After I'm done patching holes, we'll come back and we'll be painting it with a coat of white, also enamel floor paint, and that will finish up both the floor and the side walls on either side. And after that, we get on to wiring stuff in the ceiling before we start insulating and sealing those sections in. Also have to deal with where we're going to put our bathroom and shower and kitchen and how that's going to line up with the emergency hatch door, which we don't want to remove, mostly because pulling it out and reskinning over it would be a royal pain in the neck. But all the windows are coming out, and we're going to skin over those except for the right by the doorway here, and replace them with double paned RV windows that slide open and have better airflow and screens, and it just works better. We also need to cut a hole in the ceiling up front for vent fan, and a hole in the back over our bed for a vent fan, and an air conditioner somewhere in here. I'm not sure exactly which section it's going to be. I'm also trying to look for a used boat hatch so that we can replace the emergency hatch with something that we can see through and acts as a skylight, brighten up the interior a little bit more. And I guess that's what we're going to leave with for tonight. This may get edited down some, we'll see. Bye.